County NAACP held a news conference today to discuss the actions of Tupelo police officers during the temporary detention of a local businessman Tuesday night. Officers placed the man in handcuffs and sat him in a patrol car for several minutes during the investigation of a shoplifting at the mall at Barnes Crossing. WTVA's Chelsea Brown spoke with members of the group and asked them what they thought police needed to do.
Members and other citizens met at the Justice Center today because police officers arrested Wesley Wells. On Wednesday, Tupelo Mayor Jason Shelton issued a public apology in a news release announcing punishment for the officers involved. The NAACP wants to train officers to prevent profiling.
As a community, move forward and yet still be respectful and honorable to each other, and also embrace our law enforcement officials and our city officials.
Charles Morris, the president of the Lee County NAACP. He praises the quick response from the city of Tupelo officials for an arrest earlier this week. Police officers took Wesley Wells into custody based on the description of an escaped shoplifting suspect. Wells was jogging in the area and wearing similar clothing to the man accused of shoplifting.
I think there has to be a higher level of expectancy and accountability that this does happen. This year is what we're going to come to.
2 officers have been suspended without pay. 1 officer has received verbal counseling, and all 3 officers have been ordered to attend sensitivity and de-escalating training. Tupelo Mayor Jason Shelton issued an apology stating Mr. Wells was and remains completely innocent of any unlawful behavior and was simply exercising in a public place near where a criminal offense had just occurred.
We call on the police department to commit to some action for training in implicit bias, for diversity in hiring and training.
Mary Jane Meadows with the group Indivisible Northeast Mississippi says training for all officers needs to be done to stop profiling. Local preachers said everyone should be treated equal.
Everybody ought to be treated fairly. And if a police officer, a county or city can't do that, they don't need to be on the force.
Now, we have requested video from the incident. Now, police are still investigating this, and the city is also asking for Wells' permission before they do put that video out. Live in Tupelo, Chelsea Brown, WTVA 9 News.
Chelsea, thanks so much. Now, we did file a public records request with the city of Tupelo, and we're still trying to comb through them. One thing we did find out was that one of the officers admits he was not wearing his body camera because he left it at the station. Mayor Jason Shelton ordered all officers to wear a mask or a face covering when being in close proximity with the public.